Greetings from First Bank Stadium in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Vanderbilt Commodores. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do It's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Commodores' offense will go to work first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He is a guy who is reliable and can be dangerous if he gets a chance.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. They've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
He wants to change this route. Looking for space. It's Alexander. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wide receiver going in motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
I mean, you talk about coming out as a defense and setting the tone and letting them know it's going to be a long game. Let's do this. How about a pick 6 on the first possession? Nice job by the defense coming out and striking first in this ball game.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. Back to throw, it's Carter. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Running inside, it's Alexander. Turning it on! He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. To the ground, he's got it again. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off. Give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Got a man, it's Adams. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires left. It's complete. A huge pickup on the play before he goes out of bounds, but the question is, will it stand? There is a penalty marker on the field. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield, it's Sherrill. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The run inside, it's Alexander. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Carter. Steps away. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Absolute shank. Missed it. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. There's a crease. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Finds his man. It's Alexander. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
And one thing I'm really interested to see is this Ole Miss offense post-Lane Kiffin, post-Charlie Weiss Jr., and they always find wide receivers. Palmer, it's amazing. They've had a knack for it. Was that Kiffin? Was that Weiss? Can Golden find those guys? They bring in a bunch of transfers to try to fulfill the same recipe that they've been using Let's see how fast it will work.
The best news is Trinidad Chambliss is back throwing the ball, though. And he's one of those guys who can elevate the players around him, too. You're right. There's going to be some new faces, and it's going to be important from a chemistry standpoint that he and these guys are able to get on the same page very early on. But once everything starts clicking, this offense, man, they light up the scoreboard. And how much would you love it as a receiver playing with a quarterback like Chambliss?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. Rides the option, he keeps it. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Quick release by the QB. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. They'll stop play here to tend to the injured Commodore. And the Rebels go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got the quick pass. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a second and long. Running inside. It's Gill. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ole Miss. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, and they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Working well behind the sticks on second down. The run inside. It's Alexander. Oh, he's got some space. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Looking for a man. It's Carter. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. And the Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on second down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Unloads to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. They'll keep it on the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. On the run, it's Alexander. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might as well stick with him. Just a gain of 2, and now they're looking at 3rd and 8.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
The Commodores will bring the punt team onto the field. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Defense in press coverage. Off play action. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Run in the red zone, it's Lacey. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Rebels.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be danged. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Carter. Rushes on him. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Gives it on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now we got a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in at the 40. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to go in at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Lacey. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. Just keep slinging it. That's reeled in. It's Cook. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. It's Lacey. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Rebels. Along the sideline, got it in the end zone.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the 1st down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Firing to the right, complete. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio. The Commodores will kick it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. They'll open the second half on the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Finds his man. It's Cook. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Quarterback running on the draw. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. Back to throw, it's Carter. Makes the catch. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Oh, they're after him. It's complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Commodores are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Young. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Back open in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Commodores come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Carter. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I know we're in the 3rd quarter.
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a connection. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Commodores trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with the touchdown.
The decision to go for it does not pan out. On the run, it's Lacy. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. This offense tries to get rolling from its own 15 on first down. From the gun, the running back has it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And the Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Running inside, it's Lindsey. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get...
Going downfield for the big play. He's got it way down the field. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Rebels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the red zone, it's Lacy. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! Great job by the back on the option. And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent, this one's over.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll run play action. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And if this offense wants to get back in the football game, it starts up front. Like, they've got to do a better job of protecting their quarterback. A 3rd down and long situation coming up. They'll have another opportunity. They got to keep their quarterback upright.
Fires to the big fella. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. The Commodores will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch inside his 40. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Rebels offense is back on the field. So your defense has done yeoman's work. The idea, don't make any mistakes here. Take care of the quarterback, feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Trying play action. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Rebels peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. The give from the gun. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. Never a doubt. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now is... And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. Touchdown, Rebels. The defense putting points on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Commodores will hustle to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab, it's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it and make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Looking to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And that is incomplete.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing. We're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Odom. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today. He'll bring it out. It's Brown.
That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. With the catch, it's Adams. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds a man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. And the Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. That's caught. It's Thomas. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. After the sack, they have their work cut out for them. Basically, they have to get it to the other side of town. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. He's stopped short, and it's fourth down.
And these are these moments as a defense, like...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Got enough for the first. Finding some room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good schemes on both sides of the ball, just things have not gone their way. They just need to make a few more plays to turn this thing around.
Yeah, and then they can do it, and they will do it. Listen, you got to get the players right. You got to get those guys in there believing. This is part of what happens. You got to take a few lumps sometimes, take those losses. But this team's going to figure it out. You can tell they got the right stuff.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.